If you guys have watched my other videos, you would know that halflings have molested so many of my units, and they deserve something worse than death. They deserve electrocution. What's up guys, my name's SirBucketHead and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Now you guys know back in the day of the Tabs Alpha, we used to have a very overpowered faction called the Neon faction. And with mods returning back for the new update, we get to finally try them again. Only, they ate too many glow sticks edition. This guy's called a robot, and honestly, I have no idea what he does. There's a lot more in the faction, but I think I'm just gonna try them one by one. Let's see him take down a Shogun. It seems to be that he's a ranged unit, has Zeus's lightning bolt. Then again, he kind of throws like 2 lightning bolts at the same time. What if we try him against Zeus? Is he a better version of Zeus, maybe? Zeus is 2,000, and this guy's 1,000. If Zeus loses this, that just says we don't need Greek gods anymore. All we need to do is build very glowy robots. Okay, who else could this guy one-shot? Do you think he could one-shot the Minotaur? Minotaur takes that one to the crotch, but he still loses. That guy has a pretty fast reload speed. Like the Neon faction before, this one's probably going to be way too overpowered too. Okay, I want to see if a ballista could one-shot this guy. How much health does he have? Because ballista... Didn't that ballista just miss him? I think my game's a little glitchy. I swear I'm not crazy. I just saw the ballista bullet just fly past him. But it turns out it kind of headshotted him. Okay, so the ballista can kill him. Okay, let's try other siege units. Let's try a catapult. Can a catapult beat him? As long as you don't miss. Okay, so siege units are really good against this guy, and I'm guessing Hwachas could probably beat him too. But now is the real test. Can a king beat him? Because a king is pretty powerful, and I'm guessing he doesn't get one-shotted so easily. Okay, so it takes 6 of Zeus's lightning bolts to actually kill the king. Interesting, and I say 6 because this guy shoots 2 at a time, and he shot 3 that time. Enough fooling around with one unit though, let's try out the Robot Rifleman, and he looks a lot like an archer, only glowier, and has a case of the bouncy feet. I mean, it said he was a rifle guy, maybe he shoots faster, but who should we try him up against? Let's do a jester, multiple jesters, because jesters dodge a lot of things, right? Nope. That's really cool. His arrows also glow, and it seems like he has a semi-automatic weapon. Okay, if that's the case, do you think he's gonna be able to like beat a giant? If he shoots a whole bunch, he might be able to. I really like the effect on his arrows. It looks like he's tasering the giant, but not really. I think he might actually be able to win this. If he keeps on aiming for the crotch, he's definitely gonna win this. Okay, for 750 money, this guy is pretty awesome. Maybe a little too awesome. Okay, now's the ultimate test. This guy could shoot a lot, but can he aim well? Let's do some targets in the sky, like a few Valkyries. He doesn't really seem to know how to aim for Valkyries. Okay, he got one, and I'm pretty sure the rest is history. He's pretty much dead now. At least he should be. Holy crap, Neon units have a whole bunch of health. I would be surprised if he actually wins this. Nope, he loses. Our next unit is called the Robot Tornado, and it seems like he also has Zeus's lightning bolts, and his name has a tornado in it, so who's good against a tornado? Let's try a few mammoths. Let's try one mammoth for now. It depends how powerful he is. I didn't even get to see that little tornado fully develop. Holy crap. That is a whole bunch of lightning bolts. Oh, that is so mesmerizing to look at. So what about 3 mammoths and 1 bouncing mammoth? Let's see how he does. It seems like the lightning kind of pushes him back. Okay, so it seems like he has a lot of power, except his HP is kind of very low, so sort of like a glass cannon. If that's the case, I'm guessing ranged units will be really bad against this guy, so what about a whole bunch of berserkers? Berserkers know how to jump, and they know how to get there easily, so that's the way to beat an overpowered god. You just have to make a huge dog pile. Our next unit is called the Robot Warrior. And honestly, I don't really see anything special about him. I mean, he has 2 squire swords, but what else does he do besides glow in the dark? Let's try a teacher. A teacher is really good with sword-to-sword combat, especially if you can't hit his head. Yeah, this teacher's gonna be really good. So he counters him, dodges him. I'm pretty sure this is the one neon unit. Never mind. The teacher is dead, so let's try a jester. A jester could also dodge and might be able to kill him. Honestly, I have no idea what this guy, the robot warrior, how much HP does he have? Jester, hit me. Okay, so he has a decent amount of HP, but he has a pretty strong hit. Come to think about it, he has 2 swords, and there are some units in this game, mainly the samurai and the shogun, who could deflect projectiles. So can he deflect potion seller stuff? Holy crap. Did you drink too many potions, man? Your head is kind of huge. He can deflect stuff. That's good to know. Our next unit is called the World Destroyer, which costs 30,000 money. What's so special about a $30,000 ballista? Usually ballistas are good against giants, so let's try the ice giant. What do you do, sir? Any day now before the job. That kind of froze my game for a second. Holy crap. You don't just shoot one ballista bolt, you kind of just fire the ice giant with an atomic bomb. I don't even know if I could see the ice giant anymore. If that's the case, how many ice giants do you think we could kill? Let's try 8 ice giants. Do you think we're going to be able to kill 8 ice giants? I'm guessing we could, because like I said, it's basically like an atomic bomb. A seizing atomic bomb. An atomic bomb that likes to have seizures. Okay, so all the ice giants are dead, except for one. What's the reload speed on this guy? Ooh, crap, about 40 seconds. I'm gonna have to back up for this. I think we might actually lose this. This guy does a huge packing blow. It's just that his reload is way too long. It's a reasonable reload for the power he does, as long as this ice giant is friendly and doesn't hurt us or flip us over. Yep, there's no coming back after this one. It was just 8 more seconds. Nope, there was no winning that one. Okay, now that we tested out the World Destroyer, I'm really curious about this laser tank. It's also another ballista, but it only costs 5,000. So do you think it's gonna do less? Hopefully it's not like another atomic bomb. Hopefully it also doesn't lag the game. Holy crap. That just launched him into the sky, and did that create a firework? Or are those just ballista bolts? There's an invisible wall here. I can't even get over there. Note to self, laser ballistas like to launch people out of the world. Do you guys want to know a fun game? Trying to dodge this ballista bolt with the wheelbarrow. Okay, so the ballista, it's pretty smart. It knows how to lead its shot. But let's try that again. I'm pretty determined to actually dodge this. I'm pretty sure I can. Just dodge here, and then there is no dodging that laser beam. So I'm guessing the only weakness to this ballista is basically like any other ballista or siege unit, melee units up close. So what's the next robot unit? We have a lightning tank. What does a lightning tank do? It's another ballista. It's probably gonna shoot a whole bunch of Zeus's lightning bolts. Oh, that is so cool. I brought the robot tornado because he also shoots a whole bunch of lightning. So who's gonna win first? I honestly can't tell, but it says red victory. Sir, are you still alive? You're not alive. Did they kill each other at the same time? Lightning Man, it's pretty powerful. If you guys have watched my other videos, you would know that halflings have molested so many of my units, and they deserve something worse than death. they deserve electrocution. So I got a whole bunch of lightning ballistas, and this isn't really an experiment. I just wanted to see that halfling get lit up. Holy crap. His body is probably burnt to a crisp right now. Oh, that is so cool. You think any of these fan bears could blow back the lightning? Nope. Oh, that is so cool. They shot so many lightning bolts that it's actually raining lightning. That's cool, but yeah, the fan bears, no one's gonna win this. Fan bears, they do damage, but like a minuscule amount of damage, and these guys are gonna take forever to reload. Yep, another 40 seconds. You know, I honestly love mods right now. We still have a whole bunch of more units to check out, like the Robot Giant. Okay, that's cool. Let's do a Robot Giant against Ice Giant. Who will win? Does he have the same... He has the same punches as the Ice Giant, but he's a little bit more mobile because the Ice Giant, he's kind of clunky and stuff. He has a big chest. And it's hard to have a big chest, guys. Do you know how hard it is? I clearly don't. I'm a small boy. But yeah, I think the Robot Giant might actually win this. Ice Giant got so fed up, he kind of just launched himself over to that rock. And now he's mating with the tree. Honestly, I can't really tell who's winning right now. We need to send Tabs units to like elementary school to learn common sense. But it looks like the Robot Giant won. Okay. The Neon unit is like replacing every other unit in this game. How many halflings is it gonna take to molest this Robot Giant? I don't know, but 64 seems like enough. Actually, never mind. I totally forgot that this guy had the same punches as the Ice Giant. That was a pretty great dog pile, but he kind of just blew his way past the dog pile. Holy crap, that was cool. I really need to find a unit that at least beats one of these Neon units. What beats this giant? Probably... Can we blow him into space with firework archers? I mean... Holy crap. I was not expecting any of that. Oh guys, do you know that projectile unit in the last Tabs alpha that kind of just destroyed all the units? So basically every Neon unit has a projectile deflect, and he didn't have just any projectile deflect. He deflected all of those fireworks. Wait a second. So what if you put him against like a lightning tank? Is he gonna be able to deflect all of that light? Nope, can't deflect lightning. Then again, I'm pretty sure none of the samurai could deflect lightning, and you can't deflect a ballista bolt, so he could basically deflect anything that's not a siege unit or lightning or fire. What about a whole bunch of senseis? You know, about 53? He can't deflect all of them, can he? He most definitely can deflect all of them. Holy crap, what is your armor made out of? Don't tell me. It's just the neon injection that makes everyone stronger. Guys, don't inject neon in real life because I'm pretty sure it would kill you. But neon makes Tabs units a little too overpowered. I'm pretty sure he hasn't gotten hit by a single star yet. Okay, he's been getting hit by a few stars here and there, maybe in the butt. Even his butt can deflect ninja stars. There is no beating this guy. I am determined to find a unit that would beat this guy. What unit though? I have no idea. Probably a whole bunch of ice giants, but I really want to test a different unit besides a unit that could just punch. Can we freeze him? I really hope we could freeze him, but I do know that you could also deflect the Ullr's axes, which, yeah, there is no winning that one. Okay, I know I'm going way above the money limit, but I'm trying to see what other units could defeat him besides other giants. Could Valkyries defeat him? Okay, I think Valkyries could defeat him. Basically, any melee unit that could get in there. Valkyries might not actually... I'm gonna have to take control of you. I'm sorry, dude, but if you want something done, you're gonna have to do it yourself. I'm just gonna stab him in the back. Come on, Valkyrie friend. We got this. We're the only 2 left. And now we're both dead. The only way to beat him is with another giant, and I really want to see another way. But I think for now, we're just gonna move on because this is taking way too long. Let's try the Robo Sumner. Okay, that's cool. He doesn't have a red aura like all his other friends. He's purple. He must be the leader of the group. Let's try him against the Ice Giant. I am just picking on the Ice Giant in today's episode. That's cool. So like I said, summons other units, mostly the robot warriors and a few robots that shoot lightning. But yeah, Robo Sumner, pretty good. Our next unit is called a Robot Tornado Warrior. And honestly, he's basically like the other Robot Tornado guy, except instead of Zeus's lightning bolts, he has 2 samurai swords. So he could probably deflect a lot, but we're not going to try a ranged unit. To be honest, the Ice Giant is probably going to be my guinea pig for today's episode, but I was about to say, holy crap. I thought we were going to lose that one, but apparently the Robot Tornado Master could one-shot the Ice Giant. No sword unit could do that unless they probably scaled up his strength by a whole bunch. Honestly, I have no idea how we're going to beat this guy, but I'm just going to try the most overpowered unit in the game. She won, but since when did Artemis take steroids? I don't remember her being that crazy. Okay, now I'm not even testing the neon units anymore. I'm just going to test Artemis. Okay, so I was about to say she's back to normal, but I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with Artemis. It might be one of my mods. That's interesting because Artemis actually killed him. Even though she was on steroids, she still killed him and he didn't really deflect anything. So in tornado form, I'm guessing he can't block anything. And then range units are the only way to beat him. Our next unit is called the Robot Warrior Master, and honestly he looks a lot like the tornado guy except no tornado, so he might actually be able to deflect stuff. Let's try Ice Giant first. Does he still one-shot? Holy crap, that was a headshot. And then the Ice Giant did a nice backflip. But does he still have the same amount of damage though? Because the other guy like one-shotted the white Ice Giant, but this guy, he seems to have problems, but he still beat the Ice Giant, so he still has a good punch. But this is the interesting part. Can he deflect Artemis's thing? Holy crap. That's a whole bunch of deflecting. He's basically a Jedi Master right now. Yet Artemis still won that. Okay, so he got a few arrows in the face, and I'm guessing he's a glass cannon. Actually, it's probably the arrows in his butt that probably defeated him. Our next unit is called the Super Robot, and he costs 30,000 money. I don't really see anything special about this guy besides the fact that he should be called Dysfunctional Robot instead of Super Robot. I mean, he doesn't really know how to walk, so may as well just test him out on a giant. So either this giant is going to win or get totally obliterated. I have to see that again. So he has the power of teleportation, and then he just blew up the Ice Giant's crotch with a firework, of course. He didn't actually blow up his... Actually, technically, he did. Okay, so let's try him out on Artemis. Actually, Artemis is probably going to lose that because he has the power of blinking, but I forgot Artemis was also on steroids for some reason. Red victory. Yep, Super Peasant won, and Artemis just got flung into the sky. But honestly, did she get a rework? I'm pretty sure it was my mods, and I think she broke her leg. So we know that he's good against ranged units. We know that he's good against melee units like the Ice Giant. Very hard-hitting melee units, actually. So the only way to beat him, I would say, is to freeze him with the Oolers. Now he does have a teleportation attack, and he does have a firework attack, so I should probably spread out the Oolers just a little bit more. But you know what? Strength in numbers, because all we have to do is just freeze him once, and that's the very first progression step. I'm guessing that's not him. That's an Uller in the sky, isn't it? Yeah, but the first step of beating this guy is to slow him down. Once you slow him down once, you slow him down more, but this is just too laggy to tell who's winning right now. I'm just gonna turn this into a slideshow and just wait till all the carnage settles down, and then we'll make our judgment call. No unit could beat this guy. I am determined to find a unit that could beat this guy today, because he just took out a whole bunch of Ullers. They're all dead. There's one left, the chosen one. Never mind. Who's left? No one. He absolutely destroyed everyone. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I froze time for a second, and I'm going to go in this guy's body. How much health does... Oh, I couldn't see it throughout all the entire carnage. He probably got hit multiple times. It's just that if you could tell in this picture, I say picture because it's actually a picture right now, it's a slideshow, but he's actually deflecting stuff. So ranged units are totally, they're defenseless against this guy. The only way to beat this guy is with melee units. And even with melee units he could defeat. How am I gonna beat this guy? Like I said earlier, the only way to beat this guy is with your own neon units. And I'm pretty sure the lightning ballista is the fastest charging ballista in this faction. So we're just gonna pray he doesn't teleport inside of the middle. And I'm pretty sure you can't deflect lightning, right? So yeah, he didn't deflect any of that. He just totally teleported in them and obliterated them. There is no beating this guy. Okay, I have an idea. What if we have a distraction? The halfling distraction. He teleports in the halfling pile, and then he just gets lit up by lightning. Hopefully that was enough halflings. I don't think that was enough halflings. He's not able to deflect lightning, is he? I don't think so. Maybe he's just totally immune. Let me just try this out, but this time I need to possess him to... Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I possessed him, right? Yeah, he's getting shot by lightning. How much health does he have? I'm gonna have to wait another 40 seconds for this. He has a whole bunch of health. A whole bunch of lightning bolts just take away a tick of his damage, and I'm not even controlling this guy right now. He's moving on his own. I could only imagine how powerful this guy would be with cheerleaders. He's already unstoppable now. You know what? I don't even want to think of cheerleaders. I'm just going to end this battle because we still have a new unit to check out. And that is the Swarmer. What does a Swarmer do? It looks like a normal unit. He costs 1,000. He doesn't cost 30,000 like the other one. So let's test him out on an ice giant. I always do ice giants because they're the best kind of guinea pigs. It kind of just looks like he just runs up to them quickly. I see. He's basically a full-grown halfling who likes to touch people's crotches. He touched his crotch for a second. Just watch again. He like clings onto them for some reason. So he's a lot like the halfling, except super fast. Kind of reminds me of the Sonic mod, except more glowier and a little bit more hands-on. Yeah, he's touching his butt right now. He's making the ice giant hit his own butt. I think that's the only way you could win. Is the ice giant actually taking damage? Yeah, he is, but he killed the other guy first. But you know, guys, I think that's been a totally accurate battle simulator for today. And honestly, I didn't get enough time in today's episode to do the things I wanted to do because I've been recording for 2 hours. I honestly probably spent 30 minutes trying to take care of that super robot, and he was invincible. This neon unit is even more powerful than the neon unit in the first game, and that makes sense because mods, they're kind of really overpowered. But if you guys want to see more of this game, let me know because I'm loving tabs right now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh man, the doctor's office is huge. This must be the therapy room. Smoking your nice knife, I see. Talking to the mafia crime boss. He went through a lot, okay? If you need any help counseling, I got your back. Some people just don't need counseling. Some people need alone time.